Hi everyone, this is Richard the Legend Board Game Fanatic, and today I just want to say I want to apologize for the first version of this Vantage game. Is because I edited it kind of wrong. Put the first part of my edit together twice, so you had to drag yourself through another 20 minutes worth of video that you really didn't have to go through. So I decided to make a new video. I'm also going to be updating the video a little bit with the cards, and so to show you specific things on the cards and what they do, so to make it a little more understandable when I'm going through the game. So let's get started. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I am going to be doing a lot of videos. I just have during September I had a lot of things going on, a lot of things going on in October, so I had a few things that were important to my family life and other things that I had to do. So I'm back and full force. So let's get started with this game. I really love this game. I know this is one of the top games out there right now, and we'll do a new version of it. Hopefully this one will be better than the first one. So after this, I will be doing a new video of some kind of campaign game. I will look at my list and see what I feel like going through. Doesn't really matter, and there's so many good games out there, and hope you enjoy those videos. And I will probably begin Heroes 3 here in a bit. Supposedly the shipments are going out this week, so that is another video that we will be showing you ASAP as soon as I get the boxes in. I'm really excited about that game because I used to play the video game when I was young, and it's a board game now, so I'm hopefully going to be pretty excited in seeing how that turns out. So let's get down to the table and get started. Alright, let's first go through our components that we have on the table right now. First thing we do is our skill tokens, and this is going to be our take. Yellows are take actions. Our overpowers are red. Our blues are move. Our purples, are look actions. And our greens are help actions. And our orange are engage actions. So those are used during our challenge rolls. And anytime you use one of these tokens, you can take one dice off and not have to roll the dice. So that's beneficial, and I'll explain why that's beneficial in a bit. We also have a spoiler pack. You can see this is already open. This is cards that are special, and they will come out when during the story of our traveling. And it's really strong cards, so we put them in the spoiler pack. And those go here. We also have our skill dice that we use for our skills. If we do have to roll a random skill, we roll a dice. We also have booster cubes that are used for our powers that we have on our characters, and also our actions, our cards that we get to put on a grid. So we'll explain about the grid here in a bit. We also have our money. We have the denominations of 1, 2, 5, and 10. And they're really hard to get. Normally I don't really get that much money out of this game, but we'll see how this goes on this one. This will be my 4th time playing the game. Well, I did play this with my nephew and my sister, and we had a wholly different, we had a multiplayer, and this is going to be a solo player, and it was totally different than the last 3 times I played. So every time is different. It's kind of weird how they set this game up and how random it can be. Then we have our challenge dice, and this is determined by how many players are playing. I'm only playing solo, so we get 8 dice plus 2. And I'll explain what these dice are used for in just a few minutes, okay? We also have our cards. Very important. We have our location cards in these card decks. We also have our regular cards that go onto our grid and maybe onto our reserve, and explain what the reserve is and what the grid is. And all our quest cards, all our mission cards are in here. And that's how it's all randomized. So we'll go into that in just a bit. Now, we're going to start setting up this game. So, first thing we're going to do is go into our book, our rule book, and it will tell us exactly what we're supposed to go do first. So, let's go on to that. That'll be our next section of the explanation of this great game, Vantage. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get cards 1709 to 1714. So these are all in the back on the last part of our decks here. We'll get all the way to 1709. And 1709 or 1708? 1709. Okay. So these are our bookmark cards. And these are used for whatever character we're going to be doing. And we'll decide that in just a few minutes here. So we'll place these to the side for now. Okay. Then we're going to place the game box next to the player in charge of finding the cards. That can be me because I'm the only one playing. Pretty self-explanatory. Place the board, and this is this board here. I'll explain this board here. This is our challenge dice pool box, and what that does is that's what the dice that we're going to be using during our skill checks until we finish getting all these dice out to either the challenge dice or onto one of our cards. We'll be using those dice for skill checks. We also have a thing here called the full grid. So the first game player has a full grid Gain Destiny 1705, and that will be placed here. And that means that I'll show you the grid here when we get our player board out. But you get all your cards around your player card. Then we get to 1705 and it tells us what to do there. This is also for our abilities, and this is going to be for time, morale, and health. And we're going to just place these on number 4. That's basically our normal game. And we do not want to get any of those morale or time or health to 0 or we lose the game. Pretty much. So we need to make sure we try to keep those, keep increasing those up while we're playing, and not using too many of our abilities, because they're just basically saying, well, morale, health, time, and health is solved by the skill that you're doing to try to. You may get hurt during the skill. You may get start getting upset, or you may have using a lot of time to do the skill. So it could be determined on all 3 characteristics. All right. And we'll place those till tokens here as soon as we find out what character we got. We place all skill tokens, coins, boost tokens, and skill dice. And the storybooks here, we have those there. Right next to the board. We're all set there. And then we randomly select someone to be the next player. And then we go to the Book of Vantage on the table with the back cover facing up, and we start the game. Okay, so let's get to that. And as soon as I get set up with the character and stuff, we'll go into some of the cards and show you some. I'll just do some random cards to explain, and we'll get close to them, and we'll explain them, and then we'll get on to the playing of the game. All right, so when you go to Book Advantage, I have to take Book Advantages. Okay, this is it. Let's just start. All right, so first thing we do is we go step by step. So number 1 is weeks after receiving a mysterious signal from the traveler, your ship arrives in orbit of an uncharted planet. Create the total challenge dice pool using 8 dice plus 2 per player. And that's what we did, we got 10 dice total. Each player gains a different skill, select or randomize, and its matching character card. Okay, so we're going to do a randomized thing to check what skill we get. And I got empowered, so I will get empowered skill. Alright, so I have one empowered skill token. Alright, and I get card 1440. So we'll get to 1440. 1440. Alright, 1440 is probably back here. So 1440 is back here somewhere. And I am the Tina the Marine. Okay, so this will be play. I will get the red board out. Okay. And I'll grab it out of my little box here because these came extra. It's cardboard box mats. Normally you would just use any, just put it on the board, on the table. But these kind of organize everything nicely. Red one. Where's the red one? Oh, here we go. Perfect. We'll place that there. We need these. Then we can place all our red tokens on 4. Now this gets placed here. And red, so these all go on a 4. And like I said, that's going to be morale. This will be for time. And then our health of hearts. And our hearts. And then these can go. I'll put these in here. For now, you don't need them. Okay. All right. And then when the card comes out, it says 1 place. So we get to place 2 booster tokens onto our character. And I'll explain what the booster tokens do here in a bit when we go through the cards. All right. So the next thing says place the card in the middle of your grid and gain its when placed benefit. And we did that. Excuse me. Our booster tokens. Alright, each player sets the time, morale, and health trackers matching the character color to daring, and that's what we're doing, so that'll be on number 4. Alright, then 4. The first player gains 2 skills at random and places the matching mission. Alright, so I get 2 dice, my skill dice, and roll them. And I got a move, token, and another empowered. Wow. Okay. Alright, and so move and empowered will be 1580. So we'll get 1580 card. And this will be probably our mission. Okay, 1580. It says, have a total of at least 1 flora, plus 1 per player in grids or reserves. If you do, read 1580 in the Book of Secrets. At least 1 flora in grids, so I have to have 2 4 to accomplish this. That doesn't seem that difficult. Alright. Alright, we got that. So that's and then reroll pairs to easy mission. Then everyone goes to location 001, which is found on the Book of Secrets. So we go to the Book of Secrets next. Let me take you to this. Alright, 001. Okay. Alright, each player gains a different skill. Select a randomized, place the matching location in the location holder. So we're going to do a random skill. I got move. I get one more move. And then I get 002. Now, this item, if you look on the back, it has a blank, has everything on the back. This is for covering your location that you're going to be at when you go. Alright, but this will tell us which location we're on. And what's so good about this is there's so many random areas, location we start from, you don't know, it's going to always be different. So then it says here you escape hide. Wait, hold on, let me see. Follows the instructions on the card. Okay, so it says your escape pod seals tight, ejecting towards the planet in a completely different direction from the others. Gain 2 random skills and a crash into a matching location. You may reroll pairs to get an easier location. Alright, so I'm going to roll 2 dice. I get another empowered. Wow, it's good for me. I'm lucky. And then I get a look skill. So I look on the card here, and it says 351. So this is where I'm going to use my bookmark on red. So what's the one I have? 351. Alright, let's see. That's going to be farther this way. 351. So 351. Alright. Okay, and then I place my bookmark there. And this goes here. Alright. And we'll go into the, we're going to go into location cards and so forth through this. Right after we finish setting up here, before we start going on to anything else. So, okay. Yeah, okay, sound good. Alright, so it says that the first player will always have 2 extra skill tokens compared to everybody else. We're all set there, so this can go back for now. Alright, and then these can go back. We're not using these can go back in the back. So, put those in the back for now. Okay. Alright, so we're going to grab, I'm going to do some random cards here, and I'm going to pick, let's see, this one, I'll just grab some and show them. And we'll put these back here in a second. Let's see. The first card we're going to be talking about is the location card. Now these cards, you will only see one card until you finish your location, then you'll go to a different location. Alright. So the first thing you see is it's got a description.
It says the tower juts out of the nearby riverbank. This is where I am located. This is where my escape pod came crashing down to. You can see some type of, maybe it looks like some type of chest or stone, something next to the cliff. We also see a tower of some kind north of us. Some water there we have. It looks like there's a mark of somewhere for scan. So that's probably going to be for scanning, scanning the cliff maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to see what that is. But then on the right hand side you see a bunch of different words. You see for your move action is scale. You have look would be scan. You have engage would be transmit. You also have help is the craft. You also have the yellow, and that is take, and that is hack. And then you also have force as your empowered action. Well, you can only do one action per location per game. So if it says that you can do it more than once on the card, good. You know, it's awesome. But on this card it does not. So we only can do one action per game on this card. So 351, the only thing we can do is do one action on this card, then we have to move. And the moving is by your compass there on the right upper hand corner. That's showing the locations. Now if it shows a location on east or west, and north is always up on the top, then if you see a number, then you would just do one dice move action to go to that space. So you would take 351 off and you put the new card on your little stand, and that's where you're going to go into next turn. You also have the asterisk. Asterisk, you will use the book, and that is the, let's see, that will be, not the move book. Engage, not the engage book. Depart book. Depart, and that will tell you what action you have, how many dice you have to roll, and stuff like that. Same thing with the actions. If you go to a specific action for a specific move or take or whatever, you will go to that specific book and you will use the number that's on the left upper right hand corner, upper left corner, 351, and you will look up that in the storybook and will tell you how many dice you will need to use for that action. And you cannot look at the book till you decide on action. So you don't know how many dice are going to be used during the action. Okay, that's a way that they play the game. So you don't know. Kind of a surprise when it comes to that. So we'll go through the dice actions when we go into the game and explain them step by step. But it's not that complicated. So that is a location card. Alright, now we're going to go into some of the specific cards that you will find to put on your grid or in your reserve. Alright, I picked 3 random cards out of here. There's a bunch of cards that have wholly different things that go on with this thing, so we're just going to go through the basics of how this thing works. The first card on the left, if you see there, it says item, device. And this is called the totem, bottom totem. Okay. This thing has, first of all, during a fish action, you can roll 1 extra dice, skill dice. Okay. So that is just an extra action. I mean, basically telling you that if you do a fish action in any location, you can roll 1 extra dice. That gives you a benefit for this specific device. You also have a spot where you can place a dice in the square, one of the challenge dice, but it has to be in a specific action called coax or mimic. As soon as you place that in there, that will give you a booster cube to place on this specific card. All right. You also have a thing with like multicolored and it's got a number in it on the left hand side here. That is the amount gold pieces that you could sell this item for. As an item, you can sell it. It's also used for specific missions. If they say you need to get these many victory points, then that is what they're talking about. So it's like 2 victory points. Okay. Now, when you do put booster cubes on here, it's got one that says if you spend 2, you can do. You get a. Looks like you get a engage skill token. Okay, so that will help give you skill tokens. Also, it has another action that you can do if you do a craft action, and it says you need to spend a booster, you have to spend a help action, you have to do a help action, and it's a 4 dice action, and it says and then you craft into an advanced item, replace this card, this animal totem with 897. Excuse me. So that's basically one of those cards. The next card is an ability card that you'll get for your character that will also be placed on your grid. And this item, if you use a scavenge, you have to spend two boosters to do this assassin scavenge, and if you want to place a dice there, if you do a scavenge action. The other one, you can place it for free, and then you also get a booster to place on this card. And if you place 2, like it says there, then you get a take action skill token to use for a take action. Then you have also a scavenge action. So when you do a scavenge action, you can do, you will use 3 dice. It says scavenge on a location with the nearby X. Gain Y. Basic wreckage 1190. Runecaster 1184. Treasure chest 1185, or radio tower 1211. So you get one of those cards to put it inside your grid. Okay, that's how that is. The last one is a sediment. The sediment is a person or a robot that is on this planet. If you see, first thing you've got there is you have a take action. If you're doing a take action, you can place a cube there, but you would have to take a booster cube off. You also have a place for, when you do an inspect action, you can place a cube here. You also have another action where it's not action, it's a location card has a symbol on it, or a sediment like this guy does. You can place any dice in that spot if you're doing something from this card. You also have actions on this card. So this one specifically, you can do actions from this card or a location card. It's learn, flirt, swindle, or duel. And the same thing goes for this card. If you do these actions on this card, you will use 1337, the card's number, to locate the specific paragraph that you're going to read for that action. All right. When placed, you get 2 booster tokens. All right, so you place those on there. The sediment, if you take 2 of the booster tokens off, then the sediment takes 1 cube from another card in your grid. Then you gain the result of a challenge die placed on the card. Gain time. Example of is gain time. So basically, if it says gain time on the card for the booster that you take off, then you can do that specific ability that it has on that card. Okay, so that is kind of how these things work. All right, this is ways of getting some of your challenge dice off your so you don't have to use your abilities on the center board. And that's a good thing, so you don't waste any of your abilities. You may just put all the dice onto cards and then see what you did. So that's basically what these cards will do for you. Very good to get cards. A lot of cards, if you can. Alright, so those are specific cards. I won't go too much into the books because the books self-explanatory, but the only thing you have to remember, the procedure with the skills is you get somebody else to read the book. They will look and see how many dice your challenge, whatever your skill challenge you're doing, and tell you. And then you can use as many tokens as you want that you have available from your character to take as many dice off that challenge. Okay? And then you roll those dice that you have left, and you will place them either on cards, like we just explained, or you will move your ability down 1 or 2, depending on how many of those abilities you have left on there. Okay, so that is a description of the cards. If you have any other questions about them, you can send on comments and I will send you a more in-depth explanation, but that's basically the simple way of saying it. It's not that it's very difficult to understand them. So that is the cards for Vantage. Now we're going to go into the game and start playing, and if I figure something I haven't explained yet, we'll go into that during the game. Alright, so let's go back to the table and try to accomplish this this explanation. Alright? Alright, so we have to decide what we want to do here. I do have also 3 actions on my character card. I have Master, Buy, and Equip. So right now I do not have any coins to purchase anything. So Buy is probably not going to work. But I could probably master something. So that is a look action. And that's probably what I'll do first. To increase my guy up a little bit before I start venturing. So I have to go to 1440 because my card is 1440. Okay, so 1440. Wow, it's 5 dice. I have looks like 1 skill point, so I get to do 4 dice. And it says master some skills, survivor skills. You may perform this action at most once per game. So I can only do this once. So, okay. So I'll take this one out. So I'll do 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we roll these dice. Okay. First thing I have is I have this line dice. And what this does is this gets placed in my challenge dice, and that just goes away. Now, a problem I have, if I have 3 hearts. Wow, that's tough. I have no cards. So one of them can get placed in my on my card, my character card. The other 2 will get placed in my challenge dice, and I will lose 2 health. That's not good. All right. So it says you master some skills that may help you to survive on this planet. Gain experience card 1459, 1 move, and 1 take. So I get 1 move skill token. So I got 3 of them. And I will get a yellow take token. And I get gain experience 1459. So now look at 1459. I'll be here somewhere. 1459. Okay. So I have an item for a take action where I get a booster. Also move action with a return dice. I put that and I will increase my health. So that's going to help me a little bit. Also, it says if I get this totally full, if full at the end of your turn, you must lose this card and gain 1 take and 1 move. You may then replace your character, transfer their boosters with 1446. That's just going to help me increase my my character, make it better. So cool. So that was my action, one of my actions. Okay. But because I didn't do a location action, I can go on and do a location action now. What I want to try to do is I want to try to get as much flora, and there's not much flora out here. Trying to think of what I want to do here. Scan. I think I'm going to do a scan. No, that's not good. I don't have that. I could scale. Scale probably a good idea. And I do have 3 skill types. So I'm going to scale, and that's a move action. Okay. And it's on 351, so look up 351. Alright. It says I need 4 dice, so I can take I'll take 2. You know what? I'll take 3. And take 1 dice and just roll 1 dice. And I got a free 1. Alright. 351. Yeah. Scale the tower to view the surrounding area. The view from this advantage turns idyllic and fantastical. View page 44 of Book of Vantage and gain 2 boosts. Wow. So when you gain 2 boosts, it does not go on this card. You don't put it on a regular card, you have to put it on your character card. So I will put there and there. Alright. Now I could re-roll my challenge dice and get another empowered if I wanted to. But I really don't want to take any chances. I got 3 right now. So I'm going to do page 44 of the Vantage. And what that is, it just gives me, oh man. Wait. What a klutz. Alright. I'll put this back in here. Okay, and I go to page 44. I got a rainbow. And what I'm looking at, I don't see. Trying to find the space spot where I'm at, but I guess maybe I'm over here. So I'm in somewhere where there's some bushes. But there's an area, farm area on the east side. There's some tent, some forest. I may want to go there to get some flora. So that's probably a good idea. So we're probably going to go west if I look at the map. So, alright, and I put this book back. Alright. So I'm done with my action on my card. So now I have to move. So that's what we're going to be doing next. Alright. So we have to do a move action from this location. So we're going to do 1 challenge dice for a move. And I got a reverse. That's good. Because I can place that here and get me 1 of my health back. That's good. Alright. So, from that, I will bring this down. And oh, it's the other side of the card. Cool. So it says the water from the pond trickles into a dark cavern. Okay. And some light. Explore. I got squeeze, explore, shout, craft, forage, and charge. And I think I'm gonna forage because I need to get me some flora, right? I need at least 2. So forage is probably sounds the best for me. That's take. So that's some 350. So I'm gonna take the take book. Alright. And I'm going to 350. Alright. And I do have a spot for that. That's pretty good. So 350. So I need 1 dice. That's it. Wow. And I can use that. So I will take 1 dice. And I will. And I got time, but I can place this here. And that will give me a booster for my experience. Okay. Alright. So 350. Alright. Forage for a nice rock amidst the rubble near a cave. You find an excellent stone. Choose 1. Keep the stone. Gain item 1179. Or throw a stone into the cave. to do here. I think I'll keep the stone. So that gives me 1179. Gives me another card. Right now, I need cards. So 1179. Item, resource, stone, and I get to put this thing if I'm in a specific environment, but right now I am not. But it does have a craft action. That is a help action. It's a 2 dice, and it says into a more advanced item, place this stone doodad 1095 or shale skillet 906. Okay, so I can do an action on here to get upgraded, and that's probably what I want to do on that. So I did forward, so I did my action on my location. Now I can do this one, the craft one, and that's 2 dice, and I don't have any help skills right now, so I will have to do 2. Hopefully I don't get any wounds, and I did not, so this goes back here. Alright, and I go get either a stone doodad or a scale skillet. I think I'm going to get the stone doodad, 1095. So $10.95. Don't do that. So this goes away. Replace it with this. And I have a space for a engage action. And if I get 3 cubes on here, I use the engage action, I get a star. Increase the star. And I do have a craft action that will give me a stone axe, stone arrows, or mortar and pestle. So I will put this back. It's 1179. Let's go back. Oh, this is going to go back. Alright, perfect. Alright. So now I need to think where I want to go. I could go to 369, or I can go west. One of those two, either one would be good, I think. So I think I'll move. I have to roll 1 dice for move. So that gives me that, okay. And I will go to 665. So this one goes back. And I go to 665 next. 665. Okay, right there. And it says, I got a guy here. It says, I heard good things about the owner of this housing complex. Approach, I got spy. Volunteer, rob, or trap. A bunch of forest over here. I have a housing complex. I don't know about trapping because I don't see any animals here. I could do an axe action. That's probably a good one to do right now because I need to do that. So that's what I'll do. So 665. That's going to be engage. So I'm going to take the engage one. Okay, that's an engage one. Yeah. 665. And it says it's two dice. Okay, and ask the building's owner if any homes are available. Okay, so I use 2 dice. Alright, so move this one here. I will move this one here. Oh, I can't move that one there. I have to have the die. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I will take one of my cubes and I'll try to re-roll. And I got it. So this is going to go in here. I lose a star, but I get another empowered token. Awesome. Okay. And that was 665. So at Stumpy Sediment, wearing a universal translator, the resident of the biggest cottage replies that they have several vacancies among the luxury hillside condos. They offer you one for the discounted price of $29. If you pay, gain structure 1701. If you don't pay, the landlord subtly suggests that they wouldn't mind if you take care of the elemental to the northeast, as it is hurting the property values. Gain quest 1693, add horizontally to your supply. Alright, so 1693, that's what I'll do. So 1693. 1693. There we go. This goes here on my side. This doesn't go on my grid. So it says, slay the wood elemental. Gold quest. Slay the wood elemental. If you do, or have already done this, read 1693 of the Book of Secrets. And I also have 2 spots, one for a specific environment that I don't see yet, and I have, well, that's different, and I also have one for empowered, so we'll see. Alright, so I got that. Alright, so that is my asking, and it didn't really help me any. Okay. Alright, so now I have to move again. I think I'm going to move north. Well, no, I don't want to move north because that's going to be looking like I have to do it depart, and I don't want to do depart. North is where all the trees are at. I'm thinking I may want to go that direction. So I probably will have to do that. So I will depart probably. So departing. I will depart. And I'm going 66, 65 north. Alright, so. Oh, it's only 2. Okay, so it says trudge north through the long grass. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy, place him back here, and then I have to roll 2 dice. Right. So I don't have any dice right now. So I'll refresh all my dice out of here. And I'll go back. And then I get 2 dice. So. And actually, this is still a move. So this one can go here. I get 1 health back. And then I have this one, but I can't use it. I don't think. Nope, I can't use it. So I'll place it here. I'll have to move my time down 1. Okay, and that's 665. It says the grass is so thick that you can't even see anything below your waist. Go to 670. Alright, so 670 is my next one. Okay, so, oh, that's the wrong one. So I have to reverse. There we go, 670. So I got the source of a glowing levitating rune is unclear. Okay, and I could dig. So, okay. I can go there. Okay. I'm thinking about digging or smell. Like dig I can do, consume I can do. Dig I got a lot of unpowered skills, so I can use that. So I'll do dig at 670. So that's empowered. So I've got empowered action. You go to 670. Alright. It says that's 1 into the Jurassic patch under the runestone to find its source. Alright, so I will. Alright. It says on the ground you feel a sense of, oh, so you're gonna take one of these. Okay. It says several meters underground, you feel a sense of satisfaction and strength. Gain 1 health and 1 boost. Okay. 1 health. Wow, I'm at 5 now. Alright. You may either stop or continue with an overpowered dig action to go deeper. Then read the next result only. Okay, so I can do 2. So we'll do 2. Alright. And it says here, A solid material halts your progress and excavate a bag of coins and a card. Gain $3. Oh, cool. I'll have some money. $3. And a random card from the Skirm spoil deck. Place it in the reserve. Where your entire Skirm collection counts as one reserve card. Oh. Well, alright, so my whole collection. So I'm going to shuffle these. I'm going to pick one randomly. Okay, and then we'll take this one. Gold, gain 1 point per dice pair. Okay. Mantle. The Honda. Give 1 die to opponent when set. Then set X dice. X is opponent's best skill type. Okay. So, alright. Place it in your reserve. Where your entire Skirm collection counts as only one reserve card. You can use this type of card from your reserve during an overpower dual action which have further instructions. You may either stop or continue with an overpower 3 dig action, go deeper, then read the next result only. Well, I only have one left, so I'm not going to go any further. So that's the end of that. Okay, for now. So, that one's done. So, done with that. So now I have to move. 669. Probably want to do because I have to go northeast. So I'm north, now I have to go east. So I'll roll dice. And I got this to move. But that doesn't help me any. So I will do this, and this move will go one more time, and then I get 669. So I'll take this one, and I take this off, and I'll grab this one, come over. And it says, some plump mushrooms grow in a field, soaking up the sun. I think I'm going to forage for sure next term. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because I need to get me some flora. So that's a good idea. So, I'm going to use my forage. Well, I don't know how much it's going to be yet. So I'm doing a take action. Alright, so that's going to be yellow. And 669. Three. Alright, so I'm taking one of these off. So that gives me 2. And I'll take 2 dice and I'll roll them. And I got this one. And I can place this one here to give me another block and booster. And 669. Let's see what we get. Foliage for a mushroom. You take the most plump mushroom in the field. Gain item 1136. 11:36. Hopefully it's the foliage. You consider that 11:36. Hopefully. Yes. So when placed, I get 3 boosters. And consume action. Have a consume action on here. And then I have another spot. But I don't have any of these spots. That really sucks. Well, I do have a brew. So I can do that. Or I can just keep it. And I just need to get one more flora. I got one flora item. I just need one more and I go to Book of Secrets. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that is my action for that turn. So now I have to move. I went northeast, but I don't know why it's not. Maybe go another one north? Maybe? If not, go in the forest? Shoot, that sucks. I don't want to have to do a lot of stuff. Yep, I'm gonna have to, because I need to try to get in there. So, that's departing. So, 669 north. Three. Wow. Okay. I need 3 dice. Okay. Have me move. I have a heart, so I can put that there. Nope, there's only one spot I can place it. So hopefully you roll 3. Some good dice here. Let's say 3. So of course I'm doing this one. Just gonna go. No, the heart's gonna go here. This one's gonna go here. I need to do another. That's time. It's killing me. Go to 674. All right. Okay. So 669 goes away. So I need it to go to 674. Looks like the same guy. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same one or not. So okay. 64. It's gonna be tough. I guess I can attack him. I do have one spot for attacking. So that'll give me 2. Alright, so I'm gonna attack. So 674. Attack the animal. Okay. So I have one here, so I only have to do 2 dice. Alright. So this one, I get a boost, and this can go back here. Okay, it says this is a gentle beast, not prone for fighting, and its only defense is to swing its long limbs at you. If you pay 1 boost, gain item 1163 from its carcass. If not, gain 1224. Either way, gain curse 1386. Oh, great. Alright, so I will do a boost. I don't know. And I will gain 1163. 1163. Holy, something good, man. Iron crystal. Wow. And that is, I can do a help with a help action with a white hourglass. I could get a cube. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now I have to, I don't know what I want to do. Tell me move. I'll just move maybe west, east. Oh wait, I had to go east, that's right. So I messed up. I went northwest. So that means I need to go 675. I'm going to do 675. So I'll roll this dice. And I go here, okay? And I go to 675 next. So I'll send this other side. Cool. So colorful petals cover small wooden treasure chest tucked among tree roots. Examine, pick. I think I'm going to pick. That's good. I want to pick a good one. Pick at 675. That's engage. So we'll do that. Hopefully this is good. I'll have to. Man, that's 4 I need. So pick 675. 2. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's not what I wanted. That's 6 dice. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Alright, well, we'll see. That was not good for me, a choice. I'm bringing these all fresh in. And I need 6 dice. I have no. And. So I should have 1. That's right. So I should do 5 dice. I think that's what it means. So I should get one of these. A 5 dice tool. Alright. Rolling. So get 1 gold, gain 1 point per dice pair. Oh, okay. So I got 1, I got 2. So I should get 2. So I'm gonna total 5 now. So I'm getting a 5. Awesome. Okay. And let's see, I'm doing engage. Engage, right? Yes. So, it's not looking good. How many hearts? I got 2. I can do these. And I'm gonna die. I don't know how glasses. That, and I got 2 stars. Wow. Alright. With a satisfying click, the lock opens. Roll 6 skill dice. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. You may roll any or all dice 2 times. If you have at least 3 of a kind, okay, I have so I can roll all of any dice, 3 of a kind. Okay. Come on. Okay, that's very good. I just need one overpower. Oh, come on. You know, at least 3 of a kind gain item 73. Instead, if you have at least 1 pair, gain 1 random card from the skirm post below the deck. Place it in reserve when the entire skirm as only 1 reserve card. You can use this type of card from your reserve during overpowered dual actions, which have further instructions. Otherwise, gain 4. $4. Well, get another card. So. And you gain 1 point per type, field type that doesn't match this. Okay. You have 1 die opponent, then set X dice and the opponent's test skill type. and much good at all. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now I need to move and I have to depart because I have to go south because I screwed up a little. So departing. Where's my depart? Oh, here it is, depart. And I need 675. I'm going south. And I want to go 382. Maybe I'll just go 382, it's easier. So 382. Okay, so I'll take one dice. Star. That's not gonna help me. Star. I don't have any star once. So I'm gonna have to do this. Ah, no! You're kidding me. So that goes there, this goes here. Entry and the take step, I'll tell you about it. $15.80 and then take storybook. $15.80. Alright, $15.80. Says, you travel to a planet to immerse yourself in botany, but you are exhausted. Choose one. Complete the destiny. Read the destiny of the book of secrets. If you complete the mission and the game and the mission, the victory, your destiny unknown. If you feel that you had a fair shot at a complete mission and it's time to move on, no. If you feel your ultimate demise happened too soon, whether or not you complete a mission, you're rallied to take one final chance. Refresh all challenge dice. Okay. And, okay, roll them all. Okay. So we got nothing, nothing, nothing. So I got nothing. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got 1 star and I got 1 heart. Okay. 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 So I'm safe for now. Okay. And I'm at 382. So I'm gonna take this one, 695. Go back here. I'm gonna 382. Alright. So I'm at a location that has a bowler who has a large gash through the side As you watch, rock particles begin to fill the gap. Could it be related to a spooky elemental to the south? Wonder, search, sink, repair, loot, or cleave. Let's see. I got repair, but it's tough, man. I do have repair. I'll do repair 382. And that's green, so help. 382. So 2. So I have 1. I'll take 1 dice. And it says repair the broken boulder. I got it. Alright. You seal the gap in the boulder with pebbles and mud, marveling both at the void and the rock apparently the ability to mend itself. Gain 1 boost and continue. Alright. Let's see. It's called search. So I will look. Yeah. Alright, look. And 382. Oh God, please. I need 5 dice. Not good. Five dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Oh, come on, dude. You can do it. Search. So, I think I'll do these. And then I got 2. I'm doing look. There are no stars. I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah. two of these. Use either one of those. So these gonna go too. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of these and I'm gonna roll this guy. Oh, thank God. Alright, good. Alright, so I am at 382. Search the surrounding area and the source of a gas. You had a hunch that the cause of the broke motor, which is still in process of mending itself, is nearby. And that hunch was correct. In the bushes you find a mysterious sword. Gain item 889. Ooh. Can I get a sword? That may help me. Ooh, awesome. Okay. Alright. Got it. So now I'm gonna have to depart because I have to go down south. Hopefully I can beat this guy without dying. So I'm gonna go 382. Oh boy, this is not good. So I need to do 6 dice. So I'm not done enough, so I'm going to take all these off. And then I get 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do not have any skill points. Okay. Yeah. Alright, and then I need to hopefully get the star. So I got this one. This one good. I got 2 stars. And I got one. Got a hearts. I can do a hearts. Okay. And so I can do this one. Okay, I'll move up, and then I'm gonna spend a boost and roll one of these. I got 2 more left, so that guy goes. Thank God, and I'll pay another boost to this guy. And I got a heart. I can deal with that, so I'll go there. Okay. You sneak behind the dense floor and manage to avoid the haunting glare of the gaunt elemental. Go to 369. If this action cost has not reduced to 1, also gain 1 morale. Alright, so I get 1 morale. That's going to be up. Whoa. Thank you. Alright, so 369 is where I'm going. This is going to go back here. And I go to 369. Okay. Alright, here we go. And 369. So I want to be. Okay. So then go to 350, 370, or then go to 350, 370, 670. If there's a here. Okay. Now I'm gonna do sleigh. 350, 370, 360. 350. Get it all done. I'm going to 350. Oh, I don't know what. 350. Okay. So 369. So I do this. 350. Okay. Okay. I've already been there, so I'm gonna go. Move one dice to move to 369 again. And you did it. Okay. So I'm going back 369. I didn't do anything there yet. Okay. Okay. And now I'm gonna slay. So I have 369 slay. So I know I'm doing. Okay. What elemental faces before you with mild curiosity? First gain curse 1386. Oh, great. 13. Okay. All players during. Oh. Use one skill for each unplaced. Okay. I don't have any skills right now anyway. Okay. And then 1569 to 1572. 1569. 9. And 1572. Okay. 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 So I'm gonna slay. Oh, 59 is after I rolled one dice. Okay. And then I'm gonna do which one of these I'm gonna do? 1572. Three. Okay. And 3 dice. Okay. So I'm playing. two of these, and I get a star, so I'm gonna place this here. I get one boost here. Okay. And move this card from the elemental. Also refresh any challenge dice in the center. And lose the wood curse. Any this part of the wood elemental. Remove this card from the elemental. Also refresh any challenge dice in the center. And lose the wood curse. If you have slain all 4 combat gain 9 and 12 of 5. Otherwise, if there are no remaining combat cards, continue to perform an action as one of them. Okay. So this one's gone. So I lose my wood curse, thank you. Okay, so this is gone. So this can go back to 13. Page 6. Okay. Okay, so this is gone. Alright, and then I'll do 1571 sleigh. So I don't want to be by the center. If always refresh any challenge dice in the center, the word curse. Move this card from the elemental. Also refresh any challenge dice in the center and choose the word curse. And lose a pen. If you have slain all 4 combat cards, gain 12 of 5. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do a sleigh. So the knees go back. And I'm doing 1571. So I need 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we tackled this sleigh the word elemental. So we're going to read 1693. So let's see what we got. The landlord of the wood settlement themselves act aghast in the public at the slaying of the ancestral icon in private. In private, however, they thank you profusely, elated about positive impact on the housing prices. They say that you're welcome at any time to take them up on an offer to buy a hill house. In fact, they'll offer it to you for a discounted price. Pay $15 and gain a structure 1701. If you reject this offer, they give you some coins as a show of gratitude. Gain $10. Okay. I got 15. And add it and rotate the quest and add it to your grid. Alright, so I put this over. I'm going to add this to my grid. So we're not done yet. That's just that. Okay, so we still have to get one more floor sample. Alright, so now that we slayed it, now I have to find another floor sample somewhere. where do I want to go now? I think I am going to move the let's see, 370. Not sure if I've been at 370 yet. But we'll move there. So I get one, I have to get one dice and roll. Yeah, nothing, good. So go to 370. So it's 369. And I'm going to 370. Okay. And I got 370. Okay. And no, we haven't been here before. So let's see. That's a springs feeds into a creek. So I can fish, I can bathe, I can share, I can inspire. And right now I have no, see, good fish because I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, so it doesn't matter. So I can fish 370. Okay, and that's overwhelm. We'll go overwhelming. So 370. Okay, so I need to roll 3 dice. 3 dice. That one. Did I get anything? Oh, so I got 2 of them. See this one. And this one. Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna take that one. I'll put that one there. So I got 3 boosts. Wow, that's pretty good. So 2, 3. Okay. It says roll 3 skill dice up to 3 times. Roll 1 extra die if you pay a maximum of 1 boost from food or flora. I can roll 4 dice total. So I guess I'll do 4 dice. I'll take 1 off my mushroom. Doesn't matter because I screwed that. Okay. This one I got 1. Wow. But I can roll. So you roll 3 skill dice up to 3 times. Always rolling all dice. I have to roll all dice. So that's okay, so I have to roll 4. I get 3 times. I didn't get anything. Wow. Try again. 1 more time. Nothing. Alright, 0. You don't catch anything other than a free glimpse of fish. Gain a boost. Alright, we got a boost. Big deal. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now I have to move. Shoot. I think I'll move east to 371. So that's a move, so I have to roll down dice. Good. And So that's a go to 371. So I'll flip this over. So I have several tall meadows surround pink flowers in the stream. Huge amount of rods surrounded by pink flowers in the stream. I think I'll pluck. I still have one, so 371 and pluck. Alright, so I need to overpower again. Oh, it is overpower. 371. Alright. Trying to give me one more. Pick pluck a flower. I get 4 dice. So, oh, I have to refresh them all. That's good. Awesome. Let me refresh them all. I don't know how much I. And I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Put some more. Alright, so I got. Place one here. Place one here. Place one. No, that's not gonna work. I'll place one here. And that one isn't doing that good. So do that, and then I will get a boost here. Okay. And I get a boost here. Okay. Alright. Alright, so 371. You unearth the vegetation taken away from the roots. A nearby sediment sees that you've done and smites you. Gain floor 1049. Yes! I finally completed it. 1049. Okay. And what else? And curse 1395. Ah. So what do you got curse wise? Not reserve this card. So I'm going to have to reserve something else. So I will reserve this. And I'm going to get one. So I can only reserve one card. So it looks like. Yep, this one. So I have to put this back, I can't use it. So 1095, I put it back, I can't use it. That sucks. It doesn't really matter. Alright, 1095. Put it back in there. Okay. Now, it says I have a total of at least one fauna in grids or reserves. If you do, read 1580. So I will do that. Just a second in the Book of Secrets. Alright, so I need to go to 1580. Okay. Your collection of flora will make any galactic botanist green with envy. You may either gain Destiny 1607 and pursue an epic victory via it, or any other destiny, place it in the center, and each player gains 1 random skill. Ignore actions and instructions on a mission from now on, or end the game in a mission victory. And I think I'm going to do a mission victory, so we won. Awesome. So that is the end of that one. A Vantage. Well, we accomplished it. We were victorious. I got my 2 fauna I needed, and we got the book secrets, and we won. Pretty good game. Totally different than last time. I got a bunch of curses. Luckily, one of them went away right away. Got the last one when I finished up the mission. I could have went on for epic victory if I wanted to, but I think it's a good video to show you how Vantage is played. I hope it's a better video than the first one I did, and looking forward to the next video. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do, but it will. I will have it. It'll be very soon. I'll probably start filming that maybe tomorrow on Sunday. So look forward to that. And like I said before, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate these subscribers. That will tell you when I present another video. If you have any comments or suggestions about any games you want to see, or of something to do with the game, or questions, please put them in my comment section. I will reply as soon as I get them. Alright, so till the next video, you guys all take care, and I'll see you very soon.